All right, everybody, episode 3, episode 11, season 3. Brett Snyder's our guest picker tonight and guest co-host as Nick is can't get on. He's having an issue. Tech issues. It happens.
Technical difficulties.
Brett's right in his sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
It's all about me.
And let's get started with LSU then, if that's the case.
Uh, they are a mess. A mess. Fire the
Dysfunction.
coach, fire the athletic director, governors involved. It's
Weird. Weird.
like he just wants to be noticed. Like he's trying, he's playing a national game. Um, and we're like, we'll talk about it in the pick section, but we're gonna go into this game with a interim coach, new athletic director that was the guy that they assigned as the interim, and they already promoted him allegedly.
A week
And then,
later, yeah, they took a week. I guess they had a quick search and
but they
hired him.
but they pulled it back for a second today, like, and then put it back in, like I don't even know if that's a
Oh,
I don't even
Jesus.
know if it's a permanent thing. So the whole thing's a mess, and we're gonna go into Alabama week. Like,
Right.
when you want to play
Not a great
Alabama,
week.
who
Right.
couldn't be playing better football right now than Alabama. Let's go into Tuscaloosa and be a mess. We'll see.
But, so I take it you like LSU this week with
We'll
all
see.
that.
We'll see. We're going to say that to the end.
All right. So I was in New Orleans this week working.
Okay.
I've been known to do. And the attorney who does all our closings is an LSU grad and a big booster. Okay. His
Yeah.
name is Rod Rodrigue. His parents were brutal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like he has three U's in his name.
He does. He has quite a few years. So Rod says, it's a mess.
It's a mess.
He's like, I don't know what the governor's thinking. And he's like, and he fired Woodward. He goes, we liked Woodward. Yeah, he had a bad hire with Brian Kelly. Hired a baseball coach who won 2 national titles, basketball coach who won a national title, gymnastics has won 2 national titles. He goes, he did a good job hiring coaches. He just missed on Kelly. He was not happy they fired him. Let me finish. Let me finish. Then
Okay.
he said, they're going to have a hard time hiring a football coach, even with everything going, because the governor's involved and it looks weird and dysfunctional. And now we're going to have a problem getting a legitimate coach. And Lane Kiffin's probably out the door, who they really coveted. This is coming from a guy who's in the know with LSU.
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, governors should never be involved in these things. It should be left to the schools.
Yeah.
LSU, until this week, did not have a president. So it was an interim president. So they got that assigned this week. They now have a provost or a chancellor that got assigned this week. Like, it couldn't be in more turmoil. And you don't do that during Alabama week.
Right. Right. Okay. So they're a mess.
They're a mess.
And they're going to have to probably hire the kid, the guy Summerall from Tulane, which is not a horrible hire. They could do a
I,
lot worse than him. I think he'd be a good hire for them.
there's a ton of good hires. I don't think it's Lane. Just
No,
because here's the stat.
no.
Since Lane Kiffin's daughter, or whatever her name is, came out and said she was dating Will Weeks, he has not played a single down for LSU. So if that's a Kiffin curse,
I think it's Whit Weeks, not Will.
Whit,
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 Whit
Whit.
Weeks.
His brother's Will.
There's three brothers on the team. I can't keep them straight.
Oh shit. The Weeks boys.
The Weeks boys.
Yeah.
I wish I had that DNA.
Yes. Yes, me too. Um, Not to be mistaken for the Warch boys who are down there as well. No.
Different W.
No. Same W. Some are walk-ons, wannabe football players. Some are
Yeah.
talented, NFL talent. All right. So what about the U? I mean, they're a fucking mess too, man. I'm so upset about this.
Best thing I saw this week. Quarterback comes from Georgia. Heisman, girlfriend is a star at Miami. In his first week, he gets his Lamborghini stolen. He sleeps with a Hispanic girl, loses the girlfriend. The U is back. That was like that.
Then he gets a second Lamborghini, also gets stolen in Miami.
So the U is back, except for it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not
Mario,
the good
Mario
U.
Cristobal's a problem.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can't win late in the season, right? I,
He
I
can.
I saw some stat on his late season.
Yeah. He's like Michael Oxley,
Yeah,
unfortunately. Yes.
terrible.
Come October, November,
Done.
Matt Campbell at Iowa State, same thing. Um, all right. What do you think about speaking of Clemson? What's going on with Clemson? I
Listen.
mean, Jesus.
So
Dabo.
the
Dabo's
prop
out, right? He's going to
that
go for another job.
no Dabo's out
Yeah.
because Clemson thinks they're better than Dabo.
They're not.
They're not
Dabo's a
better.
good coach.
They're
He's a good coach.
not better than him.
Right. Right.
Like
So where does Dabo? He maybe go to LSU. He'd
he'd
be
be
a good
great.
fit. He'd be a
Yeah,
great fit down there for them. That would be a good fit. I don't know if he'll go there, but that would be a good fit. I think it probably ends up in Florida personally, but we'll see. All right, so like 4 weeks ago, I said all these coaches are on the hot seat. Six coaches are on the hot seat. Two of the six are out already. We have, and then Luke Fickell at Wisconsin. They just said he's coming back next year. We can't write a $25 million check. We're Wisconsin. We don't have that kind of bread.
they
Um,
do.
they probably do. I think Shane Beamer's probably going to be the next domino to fall, and maybe Mike Locksley if he goes 4-8. Man,
Like which you also hate to see just because he's a good guy.
yeah,
He's done good for the program.
I'm in with
Just
him. I'm in with him too. I mean,
yeah,
he's like I'm
he
connected
just
to the head coach of the
I
team, but he's got to go. He's got to go. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
that's the way
So
it works.
yeah, that is the way it works. All right, so the playoffs. You saw they came out first official. Before we were posting it, but we were doing it kind of on our own based on the rankings. What do you got, Brett? Talk to me about the playoff bracket.
Yeah, I think it's way too early to talk about this, right? Like, because I think there's so many big games left
There are.
that are going to affect this.
There are.
Like, it's
There
it's
are.
it's too early. But like Memphis, Georgia, I think is like in the upper bracket. Winner faces Alabama. Georgia would roll Memphis, and I don't know that I need to see Alabama, Georgia
A fourth
again.
time? A fourth,
Yeah, like
third
like
time?
like I don't like
Yeah.
that. I like
Well,
Oregon,
that
Texas.
may change. That may change, though,
It
because
should. Like I like where I'd like to
Georgia
see
can
this.
lose to Texas.
They could, yes, or not. I mean, is Manning real or not? Like we'll get to that later. But like I don't know.
I think he's becoming real.
Yeah,
I I didn't see it, but how about going
Oregon,
to
Texas
Lubbock for?
Tech.
How about Texas Tech and Oregon going to Lubbock for a playoff game? That would be fun.
That would be a fun game in a town that's not set up. My guess is Lubbock, Texas, is not set up for a college playoff game with the Ducks rolling in and game day there, and like it's Lubbock, F in
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah. I would I would consider going to that game actually
Yeah,
because I've done some deals in Lubbock and I have some real estate connections there that could probably get us tickets.
I'm
So
in.
Virginia at Ole Miss
Like
sounds like a snooze fest there, right? Like a blowout.
it should be a blowout. Ole Miss at home,
Yeah,
playing in the Grove. UVA just doesn't. I continues not to impress me. Like they're winning, but I
barely.
like
Yeah.
they can't have the talent of any team in the SEC.
No, no. They would lose by 40 in that game.
Yeah, like it's not a game. So I'm discounting that one.
How about Notre Dame going to Provo? That would be fun. Let's
I
go to
mean,
Utah.
it's
It's snowing. It's snowing at that game, by the way. It's
like,
definitely snowing.
but that doesn't affect Notre Dame.
No, 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 no. Of course not. But I'm just saying
Like,
it's definitely it would be a
yeah,
cool game to be at with
it'd
the
be a
snow.
cool game to be at. Catholics versus Mormons.
Right. I didn't
Like
even think
the
about that. Right.
religious war. Like
Yeah.
it's a great promo ad. Um, all those things. But then the winner then goes on to face Indiana.
Yeah, the top four, man. I think Indiana's in. I think A&M might have a problem. I think Ohio State's in, and I think Alabama may have a problem. And there's the schedule's just brutal.
It's it's too it's too hard of a schedule for all these teams to finish where this current playoff schedule is.
Oh, it's going to be
It's
mixed
gonna
up.
change.
Yeah.
It's gonna change a couple times, and I'm fine with that because I don't like this version of week one of the schedule.
I think Notre Dame will get in though, and I think Oregon will get in too because they don't really have to play anyone else the rest of the year. But and Indiana as well, and Ohio State. All right, so obviously Indiana goes into Maryland, beats the shit out of them. I don't even talk about that. UVA played Cal in Cal and beat them. That was a squeaker, but everyone that was the darling pick. Cal beating UVA.
Yeah.
Duke winning at Clemson. I didn't. They
Oh,
went for two to win the game at the buzzer too.
like I
Good
love
for
the call.
them.
I love the call.
Yeah.
We were at a bar out. We watched it like the whole thing, and like good for Duke,
Yeah.
bad for Dabo.
Yes.
It's too the North Carolina, South Carolina. They're recruiting in the same pool.
Yes.
It's just
Yeah.
tough. That's a tough loss for recruiting.
Okay. And then Oklahoma beats Tennessee, knocks them out basically out of the playoff. They're
Yeah.
done.
Well,
Oklahoma still has an outside chance, but their schedule is just brutal.
their schedule's brutal, and they'll probably try and run their coach out also if he loses these couple at the end.
Venables, yeah. I,
Heupel, right?
no, Venable. Oh, I mean Tennessee's coach is
Tennessee.
Heupel. Is Heupel, who covets that LSU job.
He wants the LSU job.
He does want the LSU job.
He's offensive minded.
He is,
They have the best wide receivers in the country.
and
So we'll
he's
see.
hokey enough to be down there. He would be a good fit down there.
Yeah,
And SMU, the U losing to SMU at home. I mean, at SMU, but that's just stupid. I can't do
terrible,
it.
terrible.
All right. So me and Nick, I went 8-13. Nick went 6-12.
Which is
Terrible.
why I'm here replacing him, right? If
No,
you go if you go 6-12,
that is not why.
no, that's or it's technical difficulties.
Yes. The lock missed by the hook, a half a point. So the
Terrible.
lock's now 5-5. So let's just get to the picks because I know that last year you were on the show, season 2, episode 6.
Yeah.
I went back and checked. You were 9-10, 47.36%.
I
Very
mean,
nice.
which is it's not good. This year I'm just gonna be so much better.
Okay.
I put in the
All right.
time.
You we'll alternate first pick. All right. I'll go first. I'm gonna take Memphis here, laying the 4 points against Tulane. I think Memphis is destined for the playoff.
Okay.
I like Memphis here at home.
All right. So for my first pick of the night, which is sponsored by Hertz Rental Vans,
Oh,
because
nice.
if you're ever visiting Tulane in New Orleans, get yourself a white Hertz rental van,
16 passenger.
16 passenger van. Take it to Tulane with the four, because did you see their city uniforms 2 weeks ago?
No.
Fire. Best city uniform, best uniform I've ever seen. The helmets have like the old school New Orleans on it. There were John Summerall. He's interviewing for every one of the big openings available.
He
So I'm
is.
taking them
He
big,
is.
and
He
they will
is.
win big because he's the number one on a lot of lists.
He is. He's a good coach. Yep.
So he's going to run it up if he can.
So you think he's doing an interview right now?
He's interviewing.
He's interviewing. Okay. Northwestern getting 14 and a half in Southern California. Go ahead, Brett. Give me your pick.
I mean, I like Northwestern with the points. They're 6-2 with the spread, and I'm
Yep.
excited about next season for Northwestern as they open their new stadium. If you haven't looked up their new stadium, it's a small, intimate venue right on the lake.
Yeah.
It's a must go to venue for every other Big Ten team to go watch a game in that stadium. It's going to be small, it's going to be loud, it's going to be semi covered, not a dome, but it's going to be fantastic on the lake.
And the team is pretty good this year. They're
Yeah.
6-2 is a nice record. I'm also going to take Northwestern, even though there's travel involved. They're halfway across the country already, but 14 and a half is a lot of points. The defensive minded team, I think they keep it close. All right, game of the week. Brigham Young, BYU getting 10 in Lubbock against Texas Tech. It's a fishy line. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a very
Yeah.
fishy line. How is an undefeated BYU team who's beat some good teams getting 10 points on the road? Because Vegas knows I'm taking Texas Tech on a beatdown. That's me.
So this pick brought to you by Hershey's, the maker of Twizzlers.
Oh, nice.
Twizzlers are red, and so my pick is with going with the Red Raiders of Texas Tech.
Yeah,
At home in Lubbock, they roll the Mormons.
yeah, I agree. I'm with you. All right, Indiana, 14 and a half point favorites at Penn State. Sad Valley. What do you got, Brett?
All right, this one's dear to my heart, as you know.
Yes.
Brought to you by the law firm of Casely, and Fogel, who will be at the game this weekend in Happy Valley. They handle all my legal needs. Penn State slows down IU enough to keep it close to cover, and I'll take the under, is my bet. The under.
48.
Professional bettors may want to take IU as Penn State is 0-5 at home with the spread this season.
I'm going to take Indiana because I have yet to take them in a game like this all year, and they have burned me every time. I think this is another coach who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
He will hang 50 on them and not care one bit. And I
run it
think
up.
the crowd will be lackluster there because everything going on at Penn State's it's a hot mess as well.
Yep.
So I I like Indiana here. Temple getting 7 at Army. Temple resurgence program, by the way, and their coach Casey Keeler came over from Sam Houston State. He could be on the way out because if
Yeah.
you can win 5, 6 games at Temple, you can win with talent.
And Temple's 3-1 versus the spread on the road this
Yeah, I'm
season,
taking I'm taking Temple here. I
as
don't
am
know.
I.
Okay.
They win against the spread on the road. They're road warriors.
Georgia, 7.5 point favorites in Starkville at Mississippi State, man.
All right. I watched this game. I watched Georgia live last weekend, right? We were down in Jacksonville, world
Yep.
largest cocktail party, which tees up the sponsor of this pick, which is Scotty's Vodka.
Love Scotty Nash. Where is he? He should be my sponsor of the show.
I was just saying, he was your former guest picker last season.
Love him.
The only reason why they didn't cover last weekend because they took the knee at the goal line.
Oh, right. Gunner
It won't happen
Stockton.
this weekend, and they will run it up on Mississippi State.
Okay. I am going to go opposite. I think Georgia is the best second half team in the country. Kirby Smart, best adjustments coach out there. No one adjusts more at halftime than him. But I do think Starkville's kind of a snake pit. I think they win by 7. The 7.5 is what gets me. I'll take Mississippi State in the 7.5.
All right. That's why it makes it interesting.
Yep. All right, Syracuse 28.5 at Miami. Syracuse is a dumpster fire. I'm gonna just take Miami. I think they're pissed off about what happened at SMU, and they just blow out Syracuse.
I still think it's too many points. I'm taking Syracuse. Too many points.
Okay. Oh my God, hang on. Hey, I'm filming the show. I'm filming the show. No, we're almost done. I'll call you back. Bye. Jesus, sorry.
Do I need to
Shelly's
talk?
at, she's at the airport, so I wanted to
Oh, I thought she was in Vegas already.
no.
She just
No.
lost 100 grand on roulette.
Texas A&M favored by 7 at Missouri in Columbia with no Bo Pribilla. He's out. He's hurt.
Yeah.
What do you got?
All right. A&M dismantled LSU a couple weeks ago, right?
They did.
LSU is still better than Missouri. Missouri coach Eli Drinkwitz. Don't like.
He's interviewing for every job too.
Oh, he's out there. He's doing it all. He's moving on up. So I think his team quits on him a little bit. So I take A&M minus the points, and that pick sponsored by Braun Film and Video. Your group, your go-to guy for all film and video needs.
Very nice. I
Yeah,
also will take A&M on the road with a second string quarterback. They're going to beat him. Um, Oregon 6-point favorites at Iowa. Here we
I
go.
don't understand this spread at all.
You think it should be higher?
Yeah, but here's the problem. Tight spreads always favor the home underdogs as Iowa, right? I don't think these two teams are in the same conversation from a talent standpoint. I'm
No.
taking Oregon all day long.
I'm also taking Oregon, and I'm also playing the under here. I think it's going to be
Okay.
a little scoring. I think 2010, 23-7. I don't think Iowa can really do anything on that defense, so I think that they'll have a problem scoring. I think, Oregon will score some, but I don't think Iowa will score much.
Okay.
Iowa State favored, no, getting 7. I'm sorry, getting 7 at TCU in Fort Worth. Iowa State's one of those teams, man. They're always in the top 10 in September and October. Come November, boom, the Matt Campbell dive. So I'm going to take TCU as the dive continues, laying the
I,
7.
so I watched my eldest daughter play lacrosse down at TCU last spring. It's a lovely campus, nice stadium,
Yeah,
rabid fan base, explosive offense. But the sponsor of this pick is Bucky's as TCU rolls.
got it. The founder of Bucky's is an A&M grad.
Is he really?
Yeah, found out this week.
All right. I'll make
He's
him
a
my
big,
sponsor for
big
that game
booster.
next year.
Big booster. Auburn getting 6.5 at Vandy. Vandy coming off a heartbreak loss to Texas, which Texas should have won the game, but Vandy made it interesting at the end. I felt for them a little bit, so I'm going to take Vandy here. I think Auburn's pretty much fried, and I'm going to take the over too. 45 points, I don't think it's enough.
Yeah. I mean, as a general rule for this season, you don't bet against Vanderbilt, right?
Yeah,
When they're playing at home. Auburn will travel well to that game. It's close enough.
yeah,
It's Nashville, which is fantastic. It's fun, but the crowd doesn't affect this. Vanderbilt all day.
yeah. All right, Washington going to Madison against Wisconsin, laying 11 points.
Yeah. Wisconsin's 1-4 this year at home versus the spread.
They're terrible.
1-4.
Yeah, they're terrible.
I think they end up after this game at 1-5. This is not the Wisconsin that we all grew up with.
No,
It's yeah.
they're they're a bad team. I mean, they're a really bad team, and their coach is going to stick around one more year, so they're probably going to be a bad team next year. So I'm going to take Washington also, looking for a W, and they're kind of on the outside of getting in the playoffs. So
They are like
they
they're
have an
that
incentive.
sleeper. They're a sleeper team in the
Yeah,
Big Ten right now.
they have an incentive to play well and put a beat down on them.
Yep.
And 11's a big number, but they'll want to cover that. All right, California getting 20.5 at Louisville.
Yeah. The Golden Bears of the University of California.
who have been ping ponging East Coast, West Coast, East Coast. I
Yeah.
mean, literally every other week they're somewhere else.
And speaking of Bears, Fernando, you
Yes.
have got to watch The Bear on FX. Have you seen it?
Great show.
They
Yes.
sponsored this pick.
Chef?
The
Chef?
Forks, maybe the best episode of TV I've watched since MASH went off the air.
Was that the Christmas episode when they
No,
had the
it's called The Forks.
Okay.
Pull it up, watch it again. Best episode of TV ever. These Golden Bears, not as quality as the show. I'm taking Louisville.
Hanging the 20 and a half.
Yes.
I am also taking the Ville. They have something to play for. They're trying
Yes.
to win the ACC. They're trying to impress the committee. They're right there on the fringe of getting in. I think they beat them badly too. Florida State getting 2.5 at Clemson. Preseason, this game looked like something like it was going to be for the
Oh,
ACC
the
title.
game for the ACC.
Yeah, no longer. It's for eighth place actually in the ACC.
Yeah.
So Clemson at home, where they've been terrible at home, terrible this year. Um, Death Valley isn't what it used to be, I guess. I don't know. Dabo, the team's quit on him. I'm still going to pick Clemson. I can't quit on Clemson. I think Florida State's worse than Clemson. So I'm going to take the home team here.
All right. So if you find yourself in Clemson on the main drag, they have a restaurant called Sully Steamers. Sully Steamers make a sandwich called the McSteamy. Maybe the best five sandwich I've ever eaten in my entire life. So you got to go that, and they brought to you this pick. Clemson, as I said earlier, thinks they're better than Dabo. They are not. They will steamroller him out of town and be in a worse situation than they are now. Both coaches at this game are in the hot seat,
Yes.
so I take the under.
The under.
I think they both freeze.
Okay. All right. It's a good pick. Florida, after that horrible loss last week at Kentucky, 3-point favorite.
I listen.
Kentucky's a dumpster fire. They're
Yeah,
done.
I have friends, kids at both these schools. Both schools I like a lot. Talent wins. Taking the Gators.
Yeah, me too. I'm also taking the Gators.
3 points isn't enough for that game.
I agree. That's a bad line.
Yeah.
I agree. I guess that's because of the home team. All right. Navy at Notre Dame, 26.5 points. 56 is the over under. I am going to take Navy and the over here. I think Navy keeps it close. I don't think Notre Dame embarrasses Navy. I just don't think that's in their DNA to do that.
I same thing. I want nothing more than the midshipmen to upset Notre Dame in South Bend. It's not going to happen, but they don't run it up on them.
Right.
Take Navy with the points.
Yeah.
No one wants to run it up on a academy.
No, unless you're an animal.
Yeah.
Unless you're Signetti.
No.
Signetti would. Oh, he would. He doesn't give a shit. Okay. Um, and then our game that we're obviously both prepping here. LSU getting 10 at in Tuscaloosa.
I'll
49
let,
and a half is the over under.
I'll let you go first.
I'm going to take the Tide here. I think the Tide is better. I think the Boars figured out that you got to run the ball in the SEC to win games. You can't pass it every fucking down. And I just think LSU's a mess, man. It's a mess. There's no way they may stay with them at 13, 14 points, but 10 points, I think they cover that number. I think Bama covers it.
All right. So this pick brought to you, of course, by Wardock Brewing Company.
Of course.
We're getting ready to celebrate our 10th anniversary in December.
Soft date? Soft date?
Tickets available to the public starting this Saturday at www.wardockbrewing.com.
What about soft date? You gonna throw that out there for the 10-year
I mean,
anniversary?
like maybe a soft date, maybe.
No, that's a no. That's no. That's a solid no.
No soft date. LSU's in shambles. They have the talent.
They
if
do have
down by
talent.
3 scores going to the half again, like they did, last weekend, like Nussmeier, they may bench and he may never see the field again for his senior year. Like the rabid fans will want to fire some more folks after this game. I'm taking Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. All right. And last game, Nebraska without Raiola, he's hurt, broke his leg, getting 2.5 at UCLA. 44 is the over/under.
Yeah, there's too many injuries on Nebraska's side because it's not only him. Like I looked at the list today, they might have 20 deep on the injury list. Like
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's it's ugly. Like UCLA is not good. They're 0-3 versus the spread at home versus as a favorite,
Yeah.
but they still make it through. So I take UCLA minus the points.
Okay. All right. I'm going to take UCLA as well. I think they beat Nebraska, who's got to travel across half the country. All right. So we got to come up with a lock, Brett. Now that Nick isn't here, and I'm leaning towards I like Vandy. Do you have anyone you like as a lock? I like A&M as a lock.
I, I
Um,
like I now have to remember who I picked in various games because I can't do that thing where I pick differently in my lock versus my other game, in the regular.
you can do shut the hell up.
I can't do that.
I like Texas Tech. I think that's a terrible line. I think they're going to kill BYU.
I I I'll go with that one.
We go with Tech,
Yeah.
or do we take UCLA over Nebraska? I mean, that sounds like a wet paper plate to me.
I I I take UCLA. Last game of the night, 9 p.m. East Coast. I'll never see the end of it. Take UCLA.
As the lock, I like that. Lock of the week, UCLA.
Yep.
Injuries are a bad part of the game, unfortunately. All right,
And
the
Nebraska, like I
RIP,
said, it was a deep list when I looked at their injury report today.
yes. And the RIP, which we had Bob Trumpy, who played for the Bengals, was on did all the Orange Bowls, at NBC with Don Criqui. I mean, I heard that guy growing up my whole life because I watch the Orange Bowl religiously every year. But then this Marshawn Keelan died today. Did you hear about him?
Yeah. Like I self-inflicted, right? Like
Self-inflicted gunshot. I guess he got pulled over by the cops, took off. Then he got into an accident, then ran home, and then shot himself.
crazy.
Yeah. So, I
Crazy.
mean, I don't know if it's depression or if it's scared. I mean, obviously he's got some mental issues. Second round pick from Western Michigan, played for the Cowboys, scored a touchdown on Monday. Wasn't a performance thing. I don't know. The truth always comes out, obviously, but mental illness is a thing. So
Way too young.
you got some problems out there. Any of our young listeners, give us a call. I'm always open ears to listen to anyone, and so are you. I know that.
Amen.
All right, Brett, thank you for stepping in and doing a great job as usual.
I mean, this is what I do.
I know, I know. What else would you do? Thank you. You never say no. You never say no to anything. Do you ever say no to anything? Are there any no's ever?
I don't know that word.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.
You too. We'll talk to you.
See.